all the hard work that you put now, all the frustration that you've been through for the past half a year is going to pay off when Jupiter enters your sign. And this is where all your dreams come true. Hello everyone, this is Aries Moon Girl and this is another yearly prediction for 2025. This time we're looking at Cancer. This is going a bit slower than I expected, but I'm gonna go through each sign, I promise you guys. So if your sign hasn't come up, it's gonna come up in February for sure. The next sign that I'm looking at is Cancer, because Cancer is one of the stars of the show of this year. And because Cancer has a year of 2 parts, I really want to go into these 2 separate parts that are influencing the year and how actually one's luck can turn if you are a Cancer to start with. So the year has kick-started with Mars in Cancer retrograde. And this might have felt for many of you like the whole world is actually putting you back in your corner. It might have felt like restrictive, it might have felt like frustration, it might have felt like I have so many plans that I want to kickstart and I cannot start it yet. Mars is going to go direct on the 23rd of February, and this is the moment where all that you plan to put in action will be put in action. So you are going to start, like when you pull something back and then you release it, it goes with a lot more force. This is what Mars has been doing to you. So you have so much that you want to start with. You have so much that you want to put in action. If you are a Cancer, you haven't had the easiest years in the past years because Pluto has been in Capricorn. So Pluto has been in your partnership house. So regardless if it was this last year or maybe 5 years ago, you might have had some issues or some transformation going on with the opposite side of your zodiac, which is Capricorn. So you might have had divorces, partnerships, business partnerships breaking up, just a lot of transformation coming from how you deal with others. And now you're entering a realm where things are gonna go your way. For the first time in 16, 17 years, you have no opposition in your opposite sign. That planet that has been there for a while has moved to a way more friendly house, to your 8th house, where it's not gonna bother you as much. Pluto feels well in your 8th house. So you feel like the momentum that you have for your own plans is not going to have a counter reaction from the opposite side for the first time. And this is the first part of the year. So you might have to put a lot more work in it. You might have to be a lot more active. You don't love Mars in your sign. Mars doesn't feel good in Cancer because it makes you emotional. And you know that it's an aggressor on a very emotional surface. That's Cancer for you. So you feel somehow frustrated, rubbed the wrong way, but you know you need to act, and you're a cardinal sign, so you're putting loads of energy until summer to put things in motion. Then summer kicks in and the second half of the year starts realizing for you. So all the hard work that you put now, all the frustration that you've been through for the past half a year is going to pay off when Jupiter enters your sign. And this is where all your dreams come true. This is where the payback for the hard work, for everything that you've gone through, is going to come to you. This is where you might get a promotion at work, where if you have been struggling in certain areas, you will find a lot more relief. Everything will start to seem easier, and things will start playing out for you really well. And this is gonna stay in your sign like for 1 year. So starting with this summer, so with July this year until June next year, July this year, you're just gonna take the benefits from what you put in, and you're just gonna be able to expand. If you're expanding a business, if you're expanding yourself, be careful not to gain weight. This is another Jupiter thing. Anything that you want to expand in your life now, this is the time for you. So it's an excellent year for that. As I mentioned, Pluto is out of the way, where you might have some issues, and it's not really even issues. It's like you've been going through a mindset shift. You've been going through a belief shift with Saturn in your ninth house, and Neptune there for a while. So you've changed your way, how you see the world. You've changed a lot within yourself. Now you're ready to take on the next leap, and the next leap is going to be when Saturn and Neptune are moving into your 10th house. And that 10th house is actually going to be exactly giving you the benefits of what I was talking before with Jupiter. So if you have to work hard in your work, at least you know that you're going to reap the benefits. So once Saturn moves into Aries, you know that you can grow your career. Once Neptune moves into Aries, your career actually will expand naturally in a way. And you might be a bit confused about it, but Saturn is going to keep you in check, and it's going to make your gains a lot more concrete. So I see for Cancer a very beneficial year in in growing your career, growing your perspectives, reaching what you want to reach in life. This is based a lot of on your mindset. So your mindset should be there where it needs to be by, again, this summer of this year. And that's when you're going to start putting in the work. Then you might feel that it's still a bit to grow in your career, or you still need to pull back on certain things until next year, but you will put the stones in place to grow in that area. Other interesting placements, let me have a think about it for you. A lot is going on in your 12th house, 8th house, and 10th house. So I think it's time to also dig deep into your subconscious mind, like work with your demons. If you have any issues that are unresolved, and as a cardinal sign, you might just move on and not stay to work with things. This is a time to dig deep within yourself, and this will help you grow financially. If you're a psychologist, for example, or something like that, that's gonna help you loads in this time, because you're just gonna get that extra insight into your subconscious mind, or into unknown things for you and for other people around you, and you're just gonna understand more about life. This is fully your time where you start understanding why things are happening the way they are. Why have I been through so much? What's going on? And this is fully your time to take your results for the work that you have put in. Be careful, you need to work on it for the beginning of the year. And in the second half of the year, you still need to work on it, because Mars is going to be in your second house of Leo. So in order to make money, that money needs to come from work. So it's not a year of chilling back and relaxing, but it's a year of reaping the benefits if you put the work into. This is my prediction for Cancer. Let me know what sign you would like to see next. I want to actually see how many of you are on this channel and what's the next sign that we should focus on, because I focused on the ones that are the main stars of the show. Now I'm gonna go with your next recommendation, so let me know what that is. I also want to talk a bit about February, and I want to talk about Pisces really soon, because we're under so much Piscean energy, and me as a Pisces, I need to talk a bit about it, because loads is going on a subconscious level for everyone and on a conscious level. And you might not understand what that energy is. And I think as a Pisces, I can give you some clarity, and I can make you maybe understand with a few examples of what that Piscean energy brings into the collective at the moment. So Stay tuned for that video and let me know what video you would like to see on this channel next with regards to 2025 predictions. Until next time, I'm Mary's Moon Girl. I care about the stars, but most of all, I care about you. And this is why I do these videos. Bye bye, guys.